Okay, day one, Sunday, talking about ignoring lack to create abundance. This is the key. There's no way that you can be resourceful when you're panicked, when you're scared, when you're confused, frustrated, anxious. There's no way that you can figure out a way to make money when you're worried about making money. I mean, this has happened. My wife, I remember she was worried about money. She started to have a panic attack. Lasted about 2 hours. In the end, she had to watch something on Netflix in order to calm herself down, and a total of maybe 3.5 hours of wasted time when you could be working on something productive, building something constructive. But there's so much going on inside your head that it's impossible to move forward. So even though crisis is swirling around your head, you have half the amount of money that you need to live on for this month. Your bank account's overdrawn. Credit cards are maxed out. You just have to put one foot in front of the other, take one bill at a time, and just ignore it. Just ignore the looming crisis. You just have to forge ahead without paying attention to that drama, that panic that calls to you, that urges you, says do something quick, do something. We have to fix something. I mean, you've fallen for this so many times, over and over and over. And has anything good ever come out of it? Has there ever been once that you had this panic attack and something changed? I mean, if it did, and you're still having them, then obviously it didn't really do the job. I mean, maybe it solved it very, very short term. But if you're still having these attacks, these worry attacks about money, and it's not working. It's not an approach that works for you. So you have to give yourself license to ignore the lack to create this abundance, because it's a state that is destructive, not constructive. Just one bill at a time, forge ahead. The funny thing is, nothing really changed when my wife had this panic attack that I just described. Nothing really had changed other than she just had a thought that we really need money. She just had this thought from the moment before where she was okay to the moment where she freaked out. There was nothing that really brought it on other than just a thought. So, being able to put yourself back to an hour ago, to when that anxiety grips you, to be able to put yourself back to the time where everything was okay, that you weren't freaked out. It shouldn't be too hard if you really understand that it's just a thought, right? I was okay about this earlier today, and now I'm freaked out about it. Nothing actually changed. Just me focusing on the issue made me freak out. But in reality, there was no difference than what was going on earlier today than what's going on now. It just seems larger now. It seems more urgent now. It seems more pressing now because I'm focused on it. Don't focus on it. Ignore the urge to focus on it and dwell on it, because it's going to take you down every single time. Till tomorrow.